Hello everybody, welcome here to Penwood High School here in Lansdowne, PA for what we have an exciting matchup today of girls varsity basketball between the Penwood Patriots and the Chester Clippers here for an awesome matchup. Two teams, big rivalry here in the shoebox tonight. I'm Braylon Fortune, joined by Alejandro Alvarez here, and today we're gonna, right here we're gonna get you started for what you should see coming into this game. Alejandro, take it away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, of course, again to the shoebox. First time these girls have been home since the 9th, so should be interesting to see how they fare. They're 1-1 in the Del Val. Of course, Chester 3-0 in the Del Val, 10-2 overall, riding a 4-game win streak heading into the shoebox in enemy territory. Their last loss came against Radnor just a couple of weeks ago. So should be interesting to see how these Chester Clippers run in a game against an in-conference opponent. Got 20 seconds before we hit that national anthem, so we're going to turn it to the court.
We request your cooperation and support of today's contestants, contest officials, and positive manners. All offensive and unsportsmanlike language or conduct will not be tolerated. Murder and naysayers is grounds for removal. Please respect our student athletes, coaches, contest officials, and game administration with your cooperation to promote a safe, positive game environment. Thank you. Now let's meet our starting line. First, for the visiting league Clippers. Wearing number 4, Junior Dorsey. Wearing number 10, Junior Devon James. Wearing number 15, Junior Jordan Davis. Wearing number 20, Senior Muhammad. And now, for the Lord Lady Patriots for a junior, wearing number 31, Caleb Freeman. Wearing number 25, Jasmine Wajid. A junior wearing number 15, Taylor King. A junior wearing number 12, Elisa Lawrence. And a senior wearing number 10, Taylor Morris. And now, everybody, please stand.
Welcome back, folks. National anthem is over, and we are just about set here for some basketball. Inside the shoebox, scoreboard still set to the fourth quarter of our junior varsity game here. 40-19 win for the Penwood girls junior varsity team. It's always a good way to start the night.
Definitely.
See if varsity can follow it up.
So here we go. We'll finally get tip-off here in the shoebox in a rivalry matchup between these two teams. It's going to be a fun one tonight.
Looks like they're going to have Taylor Morris do the jump here at center court, and she will lose that tip. And Chester will start with the ball here. Let's see what these top-ranked Clippers can do. We're going to call a travel on the shot. And a quick turnover in favor of Penwood.
Not a way you want to start the game as Chester, especially in a rivalry like this. And it looks like they're going to do what the Penwood boys team does a lot, as we've seen full court press.
But it looks like Penwood is certainly ready for it. Some good ball movement out the gates here. Freeman now, quick give off to Morris. Her jumper won't fall. Rebounded by the Clippers. They have a good chance for a fast break here. Coming the other way is Dennis. Her shot will fall.
So we'll start the game like that. Dennis getting the early fast break layup, just nobody around her, and Chester will go right back to this press.
No double teams, though. That's certainly important to mention so far, as Freeman now picked up her dribble. Going to have to get this away. She'll get it over now to Lawrence. And Lawrence will call for the screen by Majid. Doesn't like it. Majid rolls to the cup. She'll get at the high post. Getting it down low to Morris. Lost the handle. Kept the ball in bounds, though. It'll end up in the hands of Lawrence with a jumper, and she'll hit.
Great work there by Alicia Lawrence to easily get that jumper, and we'll start the game just like that as we're tied in the shoebox.
Here comes Muhammad the other way. Puts her shoulder down. Can't get it over the big Majid. Rebound for Penwood coming the other way.
Majid's been a key part of this offense, just being able to put boards up and grab boards on the defensive side. Penwood definitely appreciates her presence, helping them win games.
Quick dime there from Morris to Kennedy. Won't fall. Majid on the boards, though, over to Freeman down the corner. She'll try a three. Missed all of it. Goes into the hands of Dorsey. A lot of space here for Amani Dorsey. She'll take it herself. Layup is good.
So Chester gets another fast break points. Penwood misses another opportunity. We'll still go to this press, but like you said, they're not double teaming or leaving more people down there as foul on Chester.
Picking up her first foul is Ziana Clark.
Yeah, Clark just trying to play some tough defense there. It's hard not to foul, well, especially when you're running a press, trying to slow Penwood down. And that's definitely what they're trying to do.
Freeman surveys her options. She'll find Kennedy, a little give and go. Now Freeman puts her shoulder down, lost the ball on the handle. Going up, Morris will check it back out up top. Tried to get it to Majid, but passed a little bit too low. And it'll roll out of play for a turnover by Penwood.
Yeah, definitely showing some teams.
No, they'll actually, I apologize to cut you off there, Braylon. They'll say it's still Penwood ball.
That's okay, man. But one thing I saw Taylor Morris did, she didn't take that three when she was open at the top. That three misses, though, from her.
Coming the other way again here is Dennis. Another layup. That time it won't fall. Rebounded by the Clippers, though. Muhammad doing some work down low in the post. Can't find much. Looks like it ended up with Dennis again there, but she lost control, and it'll be an inbound now for Penwood.
Yeah, so Chester right back to this press, and that will be a football-like pass to Taylor Morris. Majid can't complete it.
Well, too strong on that layup attempt by Majid. Right idea, though. Sort of running a little bit of a dagger concept, some would say. That layup there won't fall for Dorsey. Another rebound by Penwood. Some slow basketball here so far. Really just in the sense that there hasn't been a lot of baskets made. Morris wide open down the lane. Layup will swirl the iron and fall.
Definitely Taylor Moore doing what she can do best. Drive to the rack. She has great paint moves and just showing to be able to get to the rack and make buckets like that.
Tough shot over Majid won't fall, and Majid able to rebound for the moment, surveying around. She'll check it off to Morris. Morris taking her time here, picked up by Dorsey, the junior guard. On Morris. Morris, some fancy moves inside. Will kick it off to Majid. Majid's jumper won't go off the back iron. Ball fought around for Majid now on the ground. Trying to roll for it. Couldn't get much.
This ball will go Penwood's way, so great work there by Majid. Just falling on the ball after Chester looked like they got it, and also poking it away to cause that loose ball situation to give Penwood another chance at it.
Freeman will now inbound from Chester's baseline. She'll look to try and get this to Majid, perhaps. She does. Majid couldn't catch the pass cleanly. And here it comes the other way. Chester looking to run another fast break. That pass in front of Dorsey behind her back, and oopsie daisy right there from Jayla Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy.
Ball went right to her, and she got a little flustered.
Yeah, Kennedy was just not ready. She thought that ball would have for sure out of bounds. And Chester getting an open three.
Dennis's three won't fall. Rebounded by Freeman. Fast break opportunity here for Penwood. They can get the numbers down. Freeman, nice crossover towards the bucket. She'll pull up for the jumper and hit. Kaylin Freeman, very nice.
Penwood having some early shots. Great work there by Kayla Freeman. You know, she was a staple point in the last game that the girls played on the knife here in the shoebox. That's an open three, no.
This Majid can't hold on to the board there. It's like a little bit of miscommunication between her and Lawrence.
Yeah, but what I was saying, after Taylor Morris fouled out in a tight game, I believe, against the Speed Girls in that game, she was able to step up, get the win, and that night we interviewed her. You know, she said she was ready to take that opportunity, and what she did, it was special that night.
Step back jumper here from Dennis won't fall. Strong rebound. Majid able to pluck it away, though, and now she's going to have to get this out of dodge here. High pass, somehow corralled there by Lawrence, and now she'll run. Gets it off to Kennedy. Back to Lawrence now. Lawrence continues to hold the ball here, perhaps a little too much time with the ball in her hands there as she picks up her dribble and now looks to find Freeman. Freeman at the top of the key, back over here to Lawrence. Back to Freeman. At Morris in the corner here, she goes for a baseline cut, and that pass by Kennedy Freeman a little too strong.
Yeah, Freeman just tried to get it down. It looks like to Taylor Morris, and just too much heat on it as it flew over both Jayla Kennedy and Taylor Morris.
Clippers quickly on a corner three here. Interesting looking jumper there by the Clippers, to say the least. That was Zayana Clark hitting that, or attempting to hit it, at least I should say. Lawrence, hop step in, gets it rejected. And off the deflection, it'll stay Penwood ball, but Dorsey there closing the distance in short order.
Definitely, Penwood just now on another chance. Great work there by Chester to hustle back, especially after Alicia Lawrence made a great move to now have that fast break that she had. So here we go, Penwood once again trying to take, well, they already have the lead, but trying to extend their lead.
It is a 2-point lead only. So let's see if they can make the best out of this possession after getting a lucky break. Bounce pass from Morris. It'll end up in the hands of Lawrence. Lawrence surveying, has Kennedy in the corner who goes baseline. Lawrence will pull up just inside the free throw line. Jumper was short, rebounded by Kennedy, back inside, rejected. Stolen back now by Kennedy. She'll go up with the right hand and finish the layup.
Taylor Morris there with the great bucket, just doing her thing. She stole it and then went right up to the rack. Chester wants to go fast, runs into Majid. That ball just flew up, but it will go Chester's way too.
That was indeed Morris who scored that last basket. Got a little confused there. As the Clippers now will quickly inbound here to Dennis. She'll kick it off to the corner. We'll get it back on a give and go. A lot of space here for Jordan Dennis. She'll pull the three and hit.
Makes it a 1-point game, and you can't leave this Chester offense open. You know, they missed a couple of shots early, but once you can kind of start warming up to the game feel of the team you're playing, that's where that kicks in, and they made that three there, and Penwood's going to have to defend that.
Freeman will get it down low here. Kennedy, one more to Majid, and that shot will fall.
Majid with the floater shot. Basically there from Majid, Penwood gets a 3-point lead.
Muhammad now drives in. The three Lady Patriots and nothing doing there. Ball thrown up back towards the top of the key. Still somehow with the Clippers. Dorsey's shot there won't go. And then inside, a lot of contact from Muhammad, courtesy of Majid.
Yeah, definitely. You just take a look at what happened, the missed shot there, and Majid's just right there. She puts her hands up, and then when she comes in to try to get the layup, she runs right into Majid, and that's what draws the foul right there.
Free throws here to maybe make it a 1-point game. First one will fall here for Muhammad.
As now
we'll see Clark check out for the Clippers. Checking in is Green, if I'm not mistaken.
Goes 1 for 2 at the line. Now Penwood up by 2.
Morris drives in. That pass stolen away. Tried to get it over to Freeman. Another fast break here for the Clippers. Layup will fall for Muhammad. Looks like that's going to be the way that Chester sort of gets into a flow here, is benefiting off these steals. A lot of cardio getting tested here early, though. Morris too strong on that layup. And Chester's going to have another break here if they can get to the ball. A little fast break squandered. Ball handling there by Muhammad a little bit questionable. Ends up with a wide open 3, though, for Dennis, and she'll hit it.
Chester takes the lead late in the first, 13-10.
Certainly the best outcome is a lazy pass there from Freeman. Will get it plucked away. Tried to connect with Lawrence. Couldn't find much. Picking up her dribble there was Dorsey. Into the corner now. They'll go down low to one of their bigs. Van gets it stripped away by Majid. Over to Kennedy now. Freeman running the break.
Just right into Majid's hand. That one seemed too easy for Majid.
Freeman off the Majid screen will pull and cash it in.
Majid with, my bad, Kennedy Mills with the shot there.
It's actually Kaylin Freeman, as the layup there won't fall for Chester on Muhammad. Majid takes a bit of a fall, and they'll call a blocking foul. Let's take a look at it one more time here. A little bit of tripping there. Majid looks like she might have got stepped on a little bit.
Yep, so.
And we have a shoelace tying contest at the free throw line. How fast can you get it done?
So, went 1 for 2 last time at the line. Drains the first one. With 13 seconds left here in the first. It's been sort of a long and slow one.
2-point cushion right now. Not much of a cushion, but about the density of a piece of paper, I would say, is the cushion that Chester has right now over the Lady Patriots. Second free throw here as she pump fakes a little bit. It looks like we're going to get a whistle on that.
Definitely, you cannot. Yes, you cannot pump fake a free throw.
That's a free throw violation.
Actually, I think you can pump fake a free throw, but when she pump faked it, her own player went into the line.
Well, squandered opportunity there as they look to run the go ball again here. Chasing in and almost into us over here was one of the Clippers here, and Imani Dorsey.
Yeah, just running after the football pass. Looked like more of a corner play by Chester there to stop Taylor Morris from getting that one cleanly.
Freeman's got to get this one in. Got it in for a moment. It'll be taken away, though. Try to get it to Lawrence. Fast break again here for Chester. Good verticality there by Kennedy. Ball is up and in at a couple of seconds before the buzzer, and Chester will head to the second quarter with a 4-point lead here inside the shoebox. Don't go anywhere, folks. Second quarter coming up. Welcome back, folks. Second quarter just about to get underway. Here will be a sideline inbound for the Chester Clippers here. 10-2 coming into this one, as we mentioned at the start of our broadcast. Looking to avoid their first loss in the Del Val here. Errant pass there will result in a turnover as Dorsey just couldn't get her hand on that one.
Yeah, and definitely, like you said, they're trying to avoid their first loss in the Del Val, but this is going to be a hard one. This girls' team started 0-4. Had a little bit of schedule. That's it.
They're going to call Majid for the push there. Pretty obvious if you ask me, from our angle at least.
Definitely. And the thing is, the girls started the season 0-4, had some schedule issues with the heating in the gym earlier this season. And after that, something clicked because though them not being on a win streak, they have looked way better. They won their game against Mary and Mercy, which was a top team. And that one stolen by Taylor Morris. Morris, fast break, makes it.
It's a good steal right there from Morris, able to get a couple of buckets. As now Clippers coming the other way. We'll kick it back out. Shot up by Dennis, won't hit. Majid on the boards. We'll clear out here to Freeman. Freeman going to survey her options as she travels up that far sideline. Looks like we're going to get a carry on Freeman. Rare that you see a carry in some basketball calls here.
Yeah, as we take this is the Taylor Morris here, fast break. And if you look, this is a lot of pressure in my opinion. I played basketball myself. I've had stuff like that. There's a lot of pressure because of how open it is. And especially when a team is right on your back, that one could be a lot of pressure.
Morris coming the other way now after Dorsey missed that three ball. She'll regain the handle. She's going to get trapped in that corner. Good job of getting the pass out quickly and avoiding some more trouble. Freeman will step into that one, left it short. Rebounded for a moment here by Green, and now she'll kick it up the court and out of bounds. Penwood ball off the turnover.
Yeah, too high on the football-like pass there. Penwood will get another shot at it, trying to tie it up here. And one thing, Kayla Freeman, she's looked almost perfect from inside the arc. And it's going to be if Penwood tries to feed her in that situation there.
She does have that smooth inside the perimeter jumper. She looks to work a play here. Bounce pass into Lawrence. We'll say out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a push call there.
A little leeway here and there when it comes to some physicality in basketball.
Yeah, definitely. And
Dennis will now inbound here to Dorsey. Dorsey will bring it up, guarded by Morris. Penwood looks like they're just going to run a man-to-man situation here, or perhaps implement that 3-2 zone that we've seen before. It does look to be that 3-2 zone as they'll crash down inside. Majid, even if she doesn't go for the block, just an imposing force down low, you don't know if she'll block you, because just about anywhere inside that red key, she has a chance to, but she'll pick up a foul there.
yeah,
It looks like she'll get a sub.
yes, Penwood will look.
First free throw is missed there by Muhammad. And it looks like Yasmin Majid's sister, Camilla Majid, will check in for her.
That's an interesting thing to see in high school basketball.
Certainly in same position as well, both very tall young ladies.
Definitely maybe a family gene there. Chester misses both free throws, but gets the rebound.
Dennis now controls. She'll kick it to the corner. Three by Green, won't fall. Rebounded by Penwood. Kennedy looks to run the break here. And she will get it stripped away, kept alive by the Clippers somehow.
That was close.
Bounce pass over to Green. That layup won't fall. Looked like it was going to go in. Controlled once more by Dennis. Back over to Green. Fakes the shot. Gets it blocked on the second attempt. And Freeman now ripping the ball away. They'll call jump ball. Possession arrow.
Should go to Chester. No, it's go to Penwood.
It's going to go to Penwood.
That's surprising because Penwood got the last jump ball.
Well, either way, Freeman will inbound over to Morris. And just this man-to-man press seems to just be a little interesting for this Penwood team right now as Morris will pull the three. Off the glass, won't fall. Tipped around. No one knows who's going to get the ball. Freeman there stepping into the lane. And just as soon as she did that, right back with her own steal is Dorsey, and the layup is good on the other end by Muhammad.
So Chester getting some room to breathe here. It's only a 4-point lead, but big, especially how Penwood's been playing them on defense. Freeman loses
Turnovers
the ball.
galore right now, Braylon. Another easy layup for Muhammad. Well, right now, as Penwood will take a timeout, Brandon, I can tell you right now, it's a lot of sloppy basketball going on here. Passes aren't fast enough. They're a little bit too much in the air, giving the other team a lot of time to react here. Let's see if Penwood can clean that up in this timeout. Welcome back, folks. Penwood timeout over and done with. Freeman will inbound from the baseline against this press. A gentle bounce pass in. Looks like Lawrence was picked up by a little bit of double team there. Freeman will throw it up here to Morris. And that every time you see that pass, Brandon, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little nervous as Morris suspended in the air. Majid will get fouled on her putback shot there. Morris lost the handle in air and almost finished the layup anyway. That would have been spectacular. You see right there.
That would have been crazy, and it kissed the iron a little, rolled out, and Majid got fouled, or should we say Majid's sister?
Of course, Camilla Majid.
As she
missed the first one.
Connect on the first one. Chester.
See if she can go 1 for 2 here in a 6-point deficit. 5:07 to go before we hit half. She'll miss them both badly. That should be a violation. She didn't hit the rim.
So, here we go. Chester will take it up the court now after Penwood missing an opportunity. Down 6.
Dennis will control for the moment. She'll get it over to Dorsey down low now. Losing the handle there was Clark. Coming the other way is Penwood. Lawrence, plenty of time to read and react. Morris and filled the lane correctly, but now some fancy footwork, can't get the layup to fall. Coming the other way for the moment. Kennedy trying to get her hands on it, and it's going to be Penwood ball.
Yeah, definitely a pile up there. I definitely expected it to go Penwood's way, considering the fall on the floor there, and Chester was on top of it. Looking.
The inbound plays here again seem to be a little bit of an issue. That press providing some trouble as Morris now will ignore the screen, go to her right. Tries to hit the cutting Freeman. Couldn't connect. Getting her hand on that one was Zayana Clark of Chester. Freeman will inbound again here.
Yeah, Freeman just kind of also laid. That's too easy. Nope.
Majid misses the layup. Morris also misses the layup. Majid on this one can't hit it. Morris tried to get the rebound again. Won't fall. Dennis coming the other way. Another fast break opportunity here. Green's layup blocked.
The announcer's jank is undefeated.
Never fails, Braylon. Never fails. See the break right here. Let's take a look at this block one more time. Fantastic hustle right here from Jayla Kennedy. All ball saying, get that out of here.
That's a good way to put it.
And that right there, Braylon, was certainly a foul.
Definitely.
A lot of contact there from Lawrence. They won't call it. Over to Freeman now. Looks like they might try and get this to Majid down low. Instead, goes back to Lawrence. Screen set by Kennedy.
Calling for the screen.
Freeman will cut in towards the corner here. Lawrence try to put her head down.
We'll say jump ball. This should go Chester's way.
Dorsey doing a great job there of staying with the ball with all that momentum that Kennedy was bringing down the lane.
Yeah. Lawrence almost got flinged around trying to drive in. She just couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball, trying to get it to one of her teammates. Chester playing some really good defense on Penwood.
Dennis will hit Dorsey in the corner. We'll go back up top here to Green. Green one dribble. We'll take it back inside. Muhammad shot blocked. Next shot up again there. That'll be a foul on Majid. It looks like right now Chester just trying to get some of these bigs out of here in foul trouble.
Definitely, especially if Chester continues to grab rebound off of the misses or the blocks, and Penwood's just going to need to clean that up.
If they can get both Majid sisters out of here, that's going to be a big vacancy down low in the post.
Yeah, maybe.
And that advantage for Penwood.
Yeah, maybe something Penwood could do is put both the Majid sisters out there. That would create even more havoc down low.
It certainly would. Not sure how that would work on fast break opportunities going back and forth, but that's neither here nor there. Majid will get the rebound on that second missed free throw, and coming back up the court is Morris. Morris, left and right. We'll bring it back out now. A lot of running here for Taylor Morris. Get the screen from Lawrence. And Morris now will stop and pop. Missed it all. Majid inside gets it blocked. And out of bounds, it will stay with Chester.
Yeah. Penwood coach not happy right now on how this game has gone.
I can certainly tell you, I don't think the recipe for that play right there was for Taylor Morris to take 15 seconds, dribble from wing to wing, and then pull a three.
Definitely wide open. That's 2. No.
He rebounded by Kennedy, and Morris will get fouled from behind there.
Definitely got the hands a little in there between the arm and the ball Morris had right there. As another inbound by Kayla Freeman. Penwood trying to get some points here. They haven't got points in a minute. As we reach towards the end, Morris, yes!
And not a figurative or a literal minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're saying figuratively, as it has felt like quite some time, as Morris will finally break that streak for us back to a 5-point game.
Is the announcer's jinx still undefeated?
Well, we'll find out. Driving in is Dorsey. Layup won't fall. Can Penwood get the rebound? Let's see who touched it last. The officials will say it'll stay Chester's ball.
Yeah, so little misconception there. You know, thought Penwood did not touch it last, but officials say otherwise, as that's a long pass. Swing it over. 3 ball. Nope. Hits the iron. Penwood can get the rebound. Better watch your back if you're Taylor Morris.
And as you say that,
away.
Gets it plucked away. Coming the other way again is Muhammad. She'll be fouled. Won't get the layup to fall, but she'll get a chance to make up for it at the free throw line here. And she's been living off these steals. Sort of almost cherry picking in a way, Braylon, when she's not at least ripping the ball away. She's always seems to be on the other half of the court, just ready for that deep ball pass.
Definitely, and it's just Penwood's going to need to watch. They're going to need to make sure all Chester players are in front of them. Definitely one thing you could have done if you were Taylor Morris is cut back. First free throw, doinks off the iron. That is Muhammad at the line. One more shot. And I believe that Taylor Morris 3 that we thought only counted as 2. Guess her foot was on the line. That's what it reads here in the shoebox. So 16-21. Second free throw falls in. So Chester will it looked like they were reversing from the press, but then they didn't. Taylor Morris loses it.
Looks like she's just getting double teamed now. It's a trap at half court and another turnover. Green will scoop it up, get it taken away as soon as she had it by Kennedy. And looks like we're going to get a travel on Jaliyah Kennedy.
Yeah, she just kind of, as you see here, she tried to dribble around and then got dribbled into around 3 Clippers and just tried to throw it across the court, and she took too many steps.
Dragged that left foot a little too much as Lawrence tried to get a steal there and some more contact on a jump pass. They'll say travel. I saw the sideline official signal for the travel, so.
And I saw kind of what looked like a carry or maybe a backcourt violation. I was like, what?
Hard to tell either way, but what is guaranteed is that Penwood now has possession. Freeman, nice little fake inside on that crossover. Thought about the pull-up. Will get inside to Majid, and her shot is blocked. Good verticality there by Chester. The Clippers running and gunning. Layup won't fall, but another foul, this time on Kennedy.
Yeah, just fast break again. Chester's living off this fast break. One thing I've noticed, Penwood hasn't made a sub in what we figuratively say a minute. I don't think they've made a sub since the first quarter.
Since we saw Yasmin Majid get into foul trouble, we have not seen her return.
Still sitting on the closer end of the bench. Maybe Penwood definitely looking to check her back in. Chester leads. Second free throw here from Dennis. Makes both. So
well, this lead has ballooned up a little bit here, Braylon. Was 5, was 7. Now it's up to 8. Another errant pass there. It's going to end up with Clippers possession here, and that full court press has certainly kind of morphed into a trap at points, and it's keeping these Lady Patriots out of a flow. Pull-up jumper there by Dennis, missed everything. Green tried to go back up with it, couldn't find much. Penwood going to come out of the pack here. Lawrence makes the defender touch earth. Can she finish the layup? Foul. No basket for the N1, but she will shoot 2 now.
yeah, it looked like the ref signaled to the floor for a second, but nonetheless, she'll be at the line as this Penwood crowd went crazy after she made a player touch earth.
Let's see if she can convert the free throws now. First one will go off the back iron.
Gotta make your free throws, especially if you're Penwood. Now Chester will sub in.
We'll see Amari Stewart check in, and checking out will be Zayana Clark.
Maybe they're trying to get some more height with Majid there. Definitely seems like she can convert on the second one.
Or even just a little bit more physicality here, just trying to box out Majid.
Definitely, as they're just trying to find. They slowed her down, definitely, but just looking for a lot more versatility. That 3 rim kisses the iron for a second, and now Penwood will go fast as
Lawrence will bring it up into the corner for 3 from Kennedy, won't fall. Coming the other way on the fast break is Chester. Dorsey, a lot of space, a lot of time, will hit the layup.
fast breaks have been working continuously for Chester as they've just continued to grow this lead.
Under a minute to go now, 17 points for these Lady Patriots. Freeman lost the ball there, tried to pluck it away. Here comes Muhammad again, layup will fall.
It's an 11-point game.
And this is the name of the game for Chester. Get those steals in the press. Benefit off the easy turnovers. Good verticality again there by Dorsey. Almost got another steal. Freeman now kicks it into the corner. Lawrence, elbow jumper, won't fall. Majid on the board, put back, will fall.
Definitely that one was just too easy for her as she was just right in front of the basket. Really nobody contested her as Penwood trying to continue to cut into this lead. Goes off the leg of Dorsey. And
Penwood's going to have 15 seconds here. Let's see if they go for a quick shot, any shot. See what the plan is. You got to hope that they at least get a couple opportunities here and maybe don't wait till the last second in case Majid can clean it up on the boards. As she gets into position there. That 3-ball missed everything, though, by Kennedy. Coming the other way, short time. Dorsey's layup won't fall. And they're going to say no foul either. Penwood ball with 1.3 on the clock before half. Be a Herculean miracle shot here for Penwood to make anything in this amount of time.
definitely, so they got
Especially
it.
with the press here, and it looks like that ball will just hit Dorsey, who was defending Morris, and no time will have lapsed off the clock here.
Probability for this shot going in is probably 0.000.1. Oh, it has a look.
Well, Lawrence will heave it. It's after the buzzer. Certainly close.
Definitely.
Not enough time, though.
So after the first half, Chester leads 28-19. And it's been a fun one here in the shoebox. Chester's pulled away as of late in the second quarter. Here, Alejandro, do you have anything to take away from that half?
Well, a lot of defense is really the main takeaway. A lot of defense and a lot of steals is what I've been seeing. Penwood a little bit undisciplined with their passing, to say the least, hence majority of the turnovers that Chester is creating. But I'll leave the rest of the analysis to you as we come back right before half for Braylon's analysis.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Shoebox here at Penwood High School. As the court's behind me here, as you see today, I'm Braylon Fortune, your color commentator for that first half, and I'm going to give you some analysis and things that both teams should improve on going into this game. We'll start with the Chester Clippers. They played an amazing first half, especially against this Penwood offense that has been really good their past couple of games, and they've been able to lock them down on defense. They've been able to get their points on offense, and they've been able to do their things. What my thing is just to keep doing their things, and if Penwood adjusts, you're going to have to kind of do the same thing. You're going to have to kind of change it up, and they probably have something prepared, probably talked about it at the locker room. And the first half was just automatically good for them. And for Penwood, what I really think they should do is do what Chester's been doing, that press. Their defense is capable of doing that. I don't know how Chester would kind of react to that, but I feel like that would be a good game plan for Penwood to do, especially in this tight scenario. You're down 19-28, so it's going to be a fun one to see for the second half. Anyway, I'm Braylon Fortune, and I'll be live back broadcasting at the color commentating position back with Alejandro Alvarez in just a moment. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Welcome back, folks. Halftime is over and done with. Kennedy will inbound here for the Lady Patriots to Morris. We have flip sides here, so Penn will now be going left to right. Chester will be going right to left. Morris picks up her dribble, tried to get it down low to Freeman, couldn't find her. Stolen away by Muhammad, and another layup is gonna fall for Jemiah Muhammad, who's been making a living off these steals over here.
Definitely.
Errant pass again there by Freeman. Almost got it plucked, and instead it'll be plucked away on Lawrence. Layup by Dorsey will fall.
Chester starting to rack up the scoreboard here as
it's 4 quick points, Braylon. Freeman now will try and bring up the ball again. Her passes, one of the players on Penwood that has had some costly turnovers here in this one. Just not enough oomph on those passes, to put it nicely.
definitely is now.
We'll see a sub come in here for Penwood. We'll see Kenya Mills check in, and checking out appears to be Kaylin Freeman.
So
the freshly subbed in Mills will inbound, trying to get it inside. Looks like we're going to get a foul called there on Morris.
Definitely could have gone either way as you look back at it. You know, it seemed like to me she traveled, but I guess the foul happened before that.
Looks like it was going to be called on number 4 there, Imani Dorsey. You see on that initial step she took, Dorsey sort of in just her way, just to put it lightly. A little bit handsy on the elbow as Morris will miss that first free throw here as the Patriots continue to try and crack 20.
Definitely.
We'll also see Yasmin Majid back in to start this half.
So one more free throw for Taylor Morris. She makes that. So they crack 20, and they're down by 12 points now, trying to make a comeback. And Penwood's going to need to stop these fast breaks now if they want to come back.
And it's certainly not over, but as you said, limit the fast break, sure. But the way that they're actually going to get back into this one is that three ball will cash for Dennis. Not what you want to see, 15-point game now in favor of the Clippers. But as I was saying, you're going to have to limit these turnovers in transition, and just not even able to cross the front court here is Penwood. All because of this full court press.
Yeah, it's just been a struggle as Majid is wide open, gets her shot blocked.
Some great verticality from some of these Chester bigs, but Majid too strong on that one.
Yeah, Chester saw a couple of Chester fans wanted a charging foul. That shot rattles in and out. And
it's going to be a tie-up. Should be a jump ball. It'll go Chester's way, though.
Yeah, definitely kind of lost me on these jump ball calls. I don't really remember at this point.
Well, it happens. Inbounding now for the Clippers will be Muhammad, quickly in, and up goes Van with the shot, but she'll be fouled.
Majid, I think
No
that's
bucket.
her fourth foul.
It looks like her sister Camilla will be coming back in after this first free throw attempt.
Penwood has only had, well, technically 4 subs after Majid comes in, but in total they've only subbed 2 players around this whole game. Morris, Alicia Lawrence, Jayla Kennedy, and they've been playing. They've played this whole game. They haven't missed a minute on the court. Free throw, good.
Well, you kind of had to expect a play style like that when you're going against a team that's 10-2, one of the best in the Del Val, trying to make a contention in 4A2 for districts. Obviously, all that's way, way, way in the future, but you want to test your mettle against one of the best, and that's what Penwood's trying to do here as they're down 14, trying to close the gap. Morris inside. It's like a little bit of a handoff. She's able to rip it away, but the officials will signal jump ball. Should be Penwood's, and it is.
So, Penwood still finding themselves down by around double digits, and just been kind of a sloppy game, especially in this hot gym. Here, it's just not been what you expect. As good defense, the shots blocked. Surprised there wasn't a foul call there.
Majid with the rebound. A little bit of a struggle on the handle there by Lawrence, but she's able to corral it now. Fakes right, goes left now. Spinning back to her right. Lawrence will now finally pass away over to Mills. Mills going to her right now as well. Got to watch that sideline. Dump it down low to Majid. Her layup won't fall, but she'll pick up a foul.
So Majid will head to the line here as just a struggle on offense for Penwood. They were trying to find Majid down low, and I feel like at this point that's what they're trying to do. But Chester's playing very versatile down there.
And more importantly, Braylon, they're not fouling.
Definitely. Chester only has
one. That's their first foul, at least in this half. But other than that, they kept it pretty clean in that first half. If I'm not mistaken, at least under 4 total fouls.
Yeah.
Majid will make that second free throw there.
Yeah, definitely a little surprised when we peeked up at the scoreboard. Chester has 3 fouls already, and something happened, and Penwood will get the ball. Don't know.
Looks like it might have been a carry or something. I'm not quite sure. Quickly back in, though. Jumper won't go by Kennedy, and she'll take a shot at the rebounding Dorsey there, and she'll hit the ground.
Yeah, so Penwood wanted to travel, and I couldn't really just see anything there. You know, it was a push, but what happened there, it was all ball push. The ball kind of got pushed, and that's what caused her to fall over. So, don't really know the rules on that, but likely that will be called a foul.
Dennis will swing this to her left. Chester Clippers going to move this one into the corner. Back up top here, Green. Over now back to Dennis. Taylor Morris staying vocal. As that three will fall for Dennis stepping into it. Man, oh man.
They gave her too much room there as Morris backed up and just an arrogant pass.
Steal by Dorsey, and that layup will fall. Approaching 20 points on the lead here for the Clips.
Another arrogant pass on that inbound. And Penwood will get it down the court and foul on Chester Clippers. The foul will go. On Dorsey.
Baseline here for Freeman. She'll get it down low. That shot blocked out of bounds again. It'll stay Penwood ball, but Morris certainly seems frustrated here in the second half. Hasn't been able to find her shot or many opportunities to even put up shots.
Yeah, Morris has just not got her touch, and Penwood's going to need to go on a long run here. This Chester defense has been versatile, but there goes Taylor Morris right on cue to get us a bucket. I guess the announcer's drink, still undefeated.
Down low here to Van. Her shot won't fall. Majid had it for a moment. Van now trying to pluck it away, and she will as she takes a knee to the head, courtesy of Lawrence, and that's not going to feel good.
Yes, so this will likely go Chester's way. They will.
Another thing that we're seeing here, Braylon, is the spacing of Penwood on inbounds isn't exactly the best. It's very cluttered.
Definitely. She'll take it. Bang!
Oh, man. Jordan Dennis letting people know right now as this trap here by Chester creating more difficulty for Penwood. Morris will pop a three, trying to answer, won't hit. Majid with the rebound. She'll try and kick out here to Freeman. Wide open three ball. She'll miss it. Morris now down low, gets a rebound. She'll check it back out now. Looking to maybe just take it all the way. Looks like Freeman and Morris, a little bit of miscommunication there. Morris not enough on that pass to Majid. And Van now will swing the ball up the court here for Chester. Dorsey puts her shoulder down, loses the ball. Looks like it's going to be in the hands of Muhammad and Morris. Possession arrow should go towards Penwood, and it will.
Yeah, so here late in the third.
Just about a 20-point game at 18 for the moment. Could be 16, could be 20. Let's see if Penwood can clear this half-court press. Full-court press, I should say. Freeman surveying, back over to Lawrence. Lawrence spins away from a defender, gets it plucked away, though, but they'll call a late foul.
Yeah, so here we go once again. This has just been slugfest, especially on defense. Both teams, as Penwood, they were playing good. They were keeping it close. They were at the lead at one point, and then Chester just took over after the end of that first. Still coming out of that first with the lead 12-16, and now it's 44-26.
But the bonus is active for Penwood. Shooting free throws now will be Alyssa Lawrence. First free throw is no good off the rim. Let's see if she can at least make one of them. Put this to a 17-point game. And she will.
So Penwood gets a bucket. That's the second time she's gone 1 for 2 from the line tonight.
Bringing the ball up here. Muhammad in the corner. Doesn't like it. You know who's been hot, though? Dennis just missed that one on the heat check. That would have been 3 threes.
Say that
for Dennis. No way will I be doing that. Looks like an out-of-bounds call. Maybe a foul on the end here. Let's see what happened to Lawrence. And it does look like a foul there, so she'll shoot a couple more free throws. Foul was on Muhammad. That's her second of the game.
So Alicia Lawrence back at the line for 2. First free throw, no good. Let's see if she goes 1 for 2 for the third time tonight. Second free throw, she does it again.
So she does go 1 for 2. And with that, the lead gets smaller, if you would like to say. It's 16 now. Majid, good defense there. Thrown up towards the backboard. That was an interesting sequence right there by the Clips. Is now driving in. Thought about the three there. Was Muhammad. Instead she'll drive up and under. Layup won't fall, but she'll go to the line. Almost had a very nice finish there. Was Jemiah Muhammad. See right there. Has Majid thinking she's going to go right. Steps back inside left. Almost had that layup to fall. Instead, a couple of free throws coming up. That first one will cash. Back to 17 now.
So, Penwood continuously trying to fight with Chester, but these are the moments right here where you can't really allow any points at this point, as we'll get a timeout.
I believe it was Chester who took it. So we'll step aside here for a couple of seconds, folks. Don't go anywhere here in the third quarter on the Penwood Athletics. Welcome back, folks. Looks like the Chester timeout's just about over here. Alejandro Alvarez, Braylon Fortune, powered by SFBN here on the Penwood Athletics YouTube channel. 2:47 to go in this third quarter. And what has not been a close one since the early minutes of the first, Braylon.
Definitely, as Penwood seems like their way to beat this press is back and forth, back and forth. Morris swings it over. Back. Morris. No. Can't hit.
Majid will get the rebound, though. Back outside. Lawrence over to Morris now. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence now into the corner. Top of the key for Morris. Morris with the left. Drives in. Shot blocked by Van, but Majid can't get the layup to fall. Gets the ball again here. Doesn't elect to go back up with it. Turns around and passes out. That ball go out of bounds. Last touch by Lawrence.
Yeah, so we'll now see a new face in for Penwood, Lewis.
Samira Lewis checking in for her first couple of minutes of this one. Freeman trying to pick up Muhammad. Muhammad, good ball fake inside, just didn't finish the layup. Lawrence, a little bit of trouble there. Freeman will sail it down the court. Morris, quick jumper, missed everything. Majid couldn't get the rebound, but Lawrence was ready. Apologies, not Lawrence, that was Lewis. Over to Lawrence. Top of the key, another three by Morris, no good. Majid can't get that one either, and another fast break coming up here. Imani Dorsey, another layup and another basket for the Clippers. An official 20-point lead now for Chester.
This is what's killed Penwood all night, the fast break and this press. It's just been so hard for them to get points on the board.
Slowly but surely, we are getting close to a running clock. So you don't want to see that if you're Penwood. Majid on the putback will get that layup to fall. Put it back under 20 here.
So, I mean, if Penwood can get within 40, this game, we have a game.
Well, let's see what they can do in this final minute. That should be an up and down.
Well, yeah, as they call it officially, just a travel in high school basketball as we go under a minute. Penwood, so Alicia Lawrence just gives it back to Kayla Freeman.
High arcing pass. That's been one of the reasons there's been so many turnovers. That three ball will hit the side of the backboard for Lewis. Now trying to get back on defense. Muhammad, another easy layup. At this point, it's basically drills for Chester out here.
Yeah, as it's a 20-point lead once again, clearly 30 to 50. As Penwood was trying to get some last-second points. Alicia Lawrence couldn't dribble. Freeman.
The three won't hit. Is now Chester will get control again up top to Van now, and she'll get the layup to fall. Everybody's eating for the Clippers, and if you are Penwood, getting shown up in your own house like this does not feel good.
Yeah, but then again, this Chester team is really good, as that will end the quarter. So after a long one, it's 52 that has not been added to the scoreboard yet to 30, as we'll step aside. One more quarter of play in the shoebox. Hello, everybody. Welcome back here to the shoebox. Braylon Fortune, Alejandro Alvarez for one more quarter of play from the shoebox. Chester leading this game by 22 points, and they'll get the ball, too, to inbound there. Dorsey will give it right over to Dennis. Dennis back to Dorsey. Dorsey. Floater good. Dorsey on the floater from the left side of the court, and Chester continues to eat.
Right now, Braylon, certainly does appear that the Clippers are going to improve this win streak to 5.
Definitely.
Keep on rolling in the Del Val, going to improve to 4-0 at the end of this one, barring a barrage of threes and some turnovers.
Yeah, Morris with an insanely deep three. No good rebound by Penwood will get the ball back. Couldn't see who rebounded that one. I will just give it back over to Freeman. Three is no good. Chester will get it right back. Dorsey. That's just too easy there by Penwood. By Chester, I'm sorry, once again. That was Van on the put up.
It was actually Muhammad, and she has been having a spectacular night all night long, certainly racking up the points here, certainly way past double-digit figures and then some.
Yeah, as Kennedy will get the easy layup there, trying to cut into this league to make a miraculous fourth quarter comeback. Here, Dorsey up top, down low. That's Muhammad. Over to Muhammad. And she puts it right in. Chester continuing to eat in this fourth, just racking up the scoreboard against a conference opponent.
Another good basket there by Muhammad. She continues to stay busy here. And what is basically just stat padding at this point.
Definitely. So Morris up top.
See, Chester kind of abandoned that full press now. More just man-to-man with a little bit of a cushion away from those Penwood players. Looks like a foul was called, though. Looks like Yasmin Majid was having some issues down low. Freeman will now inbound.
Yeah, also Yasmin Majid back in. They'll give it to her, over to Alicia Lawrence. Lawrence tries to go to the rack, can't get it. Majid gets it, no. Alicia Lawrence can grab it. Sideline watch there. They'll give it back to Majid. Majid can't get it to fall.
And right now, Braylon, Majid is just too slow with her hands. And especially where she's keeping the ball, it's just going to constantly get plucked if she continues to make it obvious on where she's going to go with the basketball.
And Majid with the block there, and then that will be a pushing foul. Think it is on Freeman. As we take a look.
That should be on. It should be on Freeman, yes.
As we just wait for official confirmation from the shoebox. Don't think we'll get any. As now send Muhammad to the line. Now we'll get it. Yes, it was on Freeman. Muhammad's first free throw is good. It's Chester trying to make this all the way up to a 60-32 game. And they would be 2 points away if that happens from a running clock.
It looks like you got your wish, Braylon. The Majid sisters are in together on the court.
So, Penwood may be testing some things out for upcoming games. Or maybe just giving some of their players a rest, as it's now 60-32. And we'll see Alicia Lawrence and Taylor Morris just right back. And this is what Penwood's been doing, continuously to move the ball around. As the Majid sisters are clobbed in there together, but that's just stolen. Muhammad, pressured by Alicia Lawrence, gets it to fall though, and we'll have a running clock for right now, unless Penwood can get some buckets. Here we go, Morris.
Braylon, I'm not sure what the official number is on Jemiah Muhammad's point total, but that's about 8 points in the past minute and some change here. And we've been seeing her do this all game, so gotta say at least probably high 20s right now for Jemiah Muhammad, as Majid keeps that one in barely. Another steal, though. Other way is Dorsey. Layup will fall. A little bit of contact after.
Yeah, well, just waiting to see what this is.
That's going to be a technical foul, Braylon, on Jaliyah Kennedy. The shove after the basket, of course, and then the step over. Just a little classless there on Dorsey. Sure, it's a blowout, but at the end of the day, you don't want to see something like that. Of course, it's a blowout, like I just mentioned, but
Sportsmanship.
Keep your emotions in check. Finish the game as you see here, the step over. Didn't even see the contact before that on the layup by Dorsey.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a late foul call, as you saw. She
certainly could have been.
And I was, but well deserved. It is a technical. Also, some stuff could have been said there just to influence that even more. As a step over of anybody could be on accident, as
it appears Kennedy might have been ejected.
Interesting.
As it might have been a double tech.
Maybe, and two technicals, you're
Not
out.
mistaken, we did see free throws already taken, but now Muhammad will take them. Of course, you can elect whoever you want to shoot the free throws, and Muhammad will make that
one. So they'll just inbound it normally as Chester will continue this running clock to go. So here we go. Over Dorsey, takes the three, bang! Dorsey there, another triple for Chester as they just continue to pour it on. 69-32. Here, Freeman, pull up, can't hit off of the iron. There now, some bodies just flying everywhere. Get this one down deep though. Here, under the rack foul though. That was Dennis.
I'll tell you what, Braylon. Jordan Dennis has just been on fire in this second half. She's made 3 threes. You can see right here on this drive, going for that up and under layup. Knew she was going to get some contact, obviously, going for the reverse to avoid it. Just pick up the foul, though, with a chance to convert these free throws.
As now we'll have the running clock. It was stopped for a second, but as now, I guess my wish won't last for long, as they'll check out Yasmin Majid. And
she fouled out.
fouled out.
That's what happened. It's the second free throw coming up here by Dennis. Won't fall, but Muhammad on the boards. Rare miss from inside the cup by her tonight. Morris lost the handle on the ball. Everyone's out of sorts now.
Yeah, Penwood coach just in disbelief. There, Dennis. No. That would have been a heat check there for Dennis, and she could be well over 10 points tonight. Here's Morris. Had Alicia Lawrence open. Didn't want to take that as that ball's just stolen away once again.
Mills got her pocket picked in transition. Layup will fall for Dorsey.
As we'll get a timeout by Penwood. No, it's like on. Chester took it. And as it's just been a blowout tonight, almost 3 minutes left to go. We'll step aside here from the shoebox. Welcome everybody back to the shoebox here in this blowout. Morris will get the pass from Freeman with the inbound, and Morris wants the rack, can't hit off the backboard, and going around, they'll get it to Clark. Clark to the rack. I'm sorry, Muhammad.
Still in there, still getting buckets. 10 points at least in this fourth quarter. She's had herself a night. I'm very interested to see what the point total is on the night for her. Gonna have to go find a statistician after this and inquire, as that three ball there won't fall, but out of bounds. Looks like it's gonna stay with Penwood.
Well, here, so now we'll have a sub for Chester. Green will come in for likely the first time we've seen her tonight.
Seen her a couple times tonight, actually. She's been subbed in at points. Their go-to bench player, actually, believe it or not.
6-man.
Majid's shot there won't fall, as now Chester will get the rebound.
So Chester just playing it slow at this point with Green up top. And Morris with the steal. Morris to the rack. Yes. Getting some life for Penwood here in this massive blowout. Just playing for pride at this point. Morris will get it right back. And Morris, no. But fight, jump ball, and we will go, looks like Penwood's way. Here, Majid in on that.
Well, this lead, Braylon, has ballooned all the way up to almost 40.
Yeah, so here we go. The inbound. Alicia Lawrence pulled. No. That will be a rebound by Irving.
That's Sadler Irving there. Getting some minutes.
So here's Green. Gives it over. Just completely misses it. She'll take the shot. No good. That was Stewart there, and this will go Penwood's way after going off Irving. As time ticks down to under 30 seconds, as everybody, I guess at this point, is just ready to go home. And Morris, last second shot opportunities, will go on top of the backboard, out of bounds. Clock will continue to run. Chester really just dribbles this one out.
It was a tough one, Braylon.
Definitely.
To say the least. Unfortunate to say the least, but if Lawrence could cap off a little bit of a bucket here at the buzzer, I'm sure it would send the fans home happy, and that won't happen as she got the shot blocked. That'll do it here in the shoebox. 73-34 is your final score. The Chester Clippers took care of business. And man, oh man, it wasn't pretty at times. to say the least.
Definitely.
It was all on Jemiah Muhammad tonight, really. I mean, at least defensively, Braylon, just top to bottom, perfection from Chester.
Definitely, and it's just like, it was just a masterclass. As you looked, a big thing that Chester did is they got a lot of fast break points. They made their layups constantly, and they just had, their defense was on point. It was insanely hard for Penwood to get anything going, as the fact Chester was 73 and Penwood only scoring 34. It was just a struggle on all ends for Penwood, and Chester really showed them tonight and showed basically the whole Del Val Conference and the 4A slate that this is going to be a tough team to beat, especially with the threes from Dennis. This is going to be Chester to see how they play out, see how this season will end for them. It's going to be fun to see. But that will do it tonight from all our amazing producers and commentators from the Shoe Fox. Farton, Alejandro Alvarez, James, and Maggie on the cameras tonight. And Farton, our lovely producer here, been working on overtime on the replays. Thank you, man, for that, as we sign off from the Shoebox. Good night, everybody.